Hello everybody and welcome to a quick tutorial, no, not really quick, but a tutorial on how to make bump models for custom reflex tracks. First I just want to show you what bump models even are. Yeah, like we're on the JT compound now and you see these little ruts right there, all these. Or even these caterpillar tracks. These are bump models. All these ruts, the ruts that you can see between the jumps, these are bump models. They don't really have an effect on like actual riding. Yeah, so you won't have like a bit of elevation going. At least I haven't noticed one. But yeah, I think let's get right into it. So first off, you need some kind of 3D modeling program. I just use 3ds Max just because I know how to do it in there. And basically you don't really need more. When I learned how to make bump models, I also didn't know anything about it, also about 3D modeling and all that stuff. So yeah, I think you can learn that pretty quickly actually. So the first step I usually do is I take a plane and just drag one there, and then you can adjust your height map size because you actually need the height map in like to see where to put all the bump models. I'll explain it to you later. So basically there's two options. The first one is 1024 by 1024, or the second one is 2048 by 2048. I'll take 2048 by 2048 because that's my height map size and messages. So in order to get the height map on there, you need to make a material. You can do that by clicking on the material editor up there, or just by pressing M. That will automatically bring that up. So now you just select the first material you get, click on that diffuse texture thing, then select the bitmap, and then just import your height map. So I just take the height map from Monster 704's Lake Valley. He said I can use it for this tutorial. So when you have the height map in there, just drag it onto the plane and show shaded material in viewport. Like that. And then you have your height map on a plane, basically. Also, there's some anti-spoiler thing going on here. So I decided to make bump models on the Supercross track, right there. So, but you can do that with like nationals and all that other stuff too. Sorry. So the first thing you want to do is you make a line around the track. So I usually go to the top view, and then I start somewhere, like somewhere on the track, and just start dragging a line through the track, basically. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I think don't really need much explanation how to do this. When you worked with Photoshop once, you will probably know what the pen tool is. This is basically the same thing, like the pen tool in Photoshop, making these lines in 3ds Max. I'm doing just a quick job there, so don't expect much. Also keep in mind that like when you have some sections where you have a split section or something, that you go in the middle there. So we are done by now. Just click on the starting point and it will ask you if you want to close the spline. I click yes. So I have a line around the track now. So if you mess something up like this little thing right here, you can click on the modify tab, then select vertex, and then you can just select the point and then just move it around as you want. Also you can like adjust the little things there too, like the corners. And just, yeah, I won't do much work on there, so because it's only a tutorial. Perhaps this a bit, so. Okay, when you're done, just leave it like that. And just create another plane. This will be like our bump model thing, if you can call it that. So basically, you take a plane, go into the modify tab again, then the width, it should be like the actual track size thing. So I just take around 30 because I kinda know that 30 is like the track size there. You see that matches up pretty good. So keep it at 30. You just take whatever you have. So you wanna have 3 segments there, and like the upper segments doesn't really matter just now. I usually just do them like 100 or something by now, but you will adjust them later. Next thing you wanna do is you wanna make the plane go the path of the line. In order to do that, you go into the modify list and search for path deform. Click on there, then you can pick a path and then just select the line. You will see some strange things there. Just click on the Y thing there and you will see the plane is now like in the shape of the track. So usually by now I just perhaps even go in the 3D view. I move it a bit up so that it's not really at the same height as the height map. Also usually I do shaded there and edged faces. And they're going to oh, actually that's fine. Yeah, now you can turn the plane there so that it fits the actual track. So just play around with it a bit. Nope, that's not pretty accurate. Oops, like that. Yeah, something like that. Nah, also not really. Wait, just going to do 90. Perhaps. Just make it match up. Okay, that's not really accurate, but as I said, only a tutorial. They go into the plane again and just make it longer so it goes around the whole track. Make it like this close to another. Now you can adjust the length segments a bit so that the corners and everything gets smoother. When you only have like 30 or something there, it will look like this, and then just turn it up a bit so that the edges will look smooth. You could do like 1000 too, but not really necessary when the track's just at that size. So I just yeah, like 500 seems alright. Also, you want to go in path deform again and just select the percent thing and put like the little split right there in somewhere between a jump, so that you don't have like a cut in a section you want to have bump models in. So just move it into like a double or something. You could make it like so that it matches up really accurate there, but usually like too much work for me. I'll just keep it like that. So next step is you wanna select the plane again and apply a UVW map. So what this does is it adjusts like the size of the actual bump models you wanna have. So when you wanna have ruts like on the JT compound, just do that what I do right now. So get a new material, just a checker material, drag it onto the plane, and yeah, just show shaded material in viewport. Then go to, sorry, I'm a bit tired. You can adjust the U tile to about 3.5. That's usually what I do to get the ruts like on the JT compound. And I'm really not sure what the V tile does to ruts, but I usually do it like this, that it yeah, kind of matches up with the squares I have there. Yeah, that's like when you have caterpillar tracks or something, I guess, then this will affect also the size of it. So just make it something like that. That should work. So basically you don't need that material anymore. And click on plane again. Then you can apply a vertex paint modifier. And also be sure to select vertex alpha there. It's very important. So also click up there on the vertex color display shaded box thing. Then you can basically paint on the plane. So what this will allow you is like to paint in your ruts. So white will be where you have ruts and black is where there are no ruts or bump models in general. So also usually what I do is you will start with everything white, and when you have when you want to have like not bump models and then just nothing anymore, then it's like a real sharp corner. What you want to have is like path deform, like disable it again. Then you will have like a straight line. Then you go to vertex, just select deselect the pencil. So just select the so now just select just select the upper ones, like the top ones, and the bottom ones. Press Control to mark both, select both of them, and then just take black there and paint it black. Then you can disable that again and activate the path deform again. So that will give you a nice gradient there. So it's not like a sharp corner. And basically now you can yeah, just paint, I guess. So I'll just show you a quick few examples. I usually do it like that I get a bit of an angle, and so that I see like what the height map is and what I'm painting on. So I see that this is a double, and I don't really want to have ruts between a double. When I would do caterpillar tracks or something, I would leave that white, but nope, I want to have ruts there, so I'll just paint that all black so they don't have bump models there. Also, you can adjust the opacity and the size of the brush there. Yeah. Then I see this is a triple, so I don't really want to have ruts between the triple. This is a tire tab, so I just want to have no ruts there and no ruts there. So you have the jump, then the tire tab, and then the landing again. And basically you just go over it, just how you feel like it. Do some stuff, and yeah. Also in corners, with ruts, you don't really want to have that many like bump model ruts there. Just because it doesn't look that good in my opinion, so I mean you can play around with it, but yeah. It's also when you have like something like this there, you could adjust it with the line you had, or just like do the opacity a bit down there from the white, so you don't really have like deep ruts there. Sorry again. Also in the written section, just play around with it. Let's say like a bit less in the corners, and then when there's a big triple or something, you don't want to have ruts in between it. At least I don't, so yeah. So at the end, you just wanna have like something like this, just for example, just like black and white painted on there. So you can close vertex paint again. Basically, you're done. But um, but what am I doing? Don't know what to say. I don't really know why, but sometimes there are like little things. I don't know what causes that, but usually I do like collapse it all. Just select all of them and collapse all to an editable mesh. And then go to Tools, Channel Info, select the alpha, copy, and copy it over the VC channel thing. And that will give you a UVW mapping paste. Sorry. So when you have these two things, you can select the black and white track path thing, and click on export, then export selected. And you just save it somewhere. I just save it in there as test. And you wanna have wait, what am I saying? You wanna save it as a color file. That's the .dae, and save. Just click OK. It will take a few moments. Also, if you tested it and you don't really like something, oh crap, probably cut that out. But you're not even like done yet. One thing that's very important is to get on this little icon here, then effect pivot only, and then turn it to 0, 0, 0, and also move it to 0, 0, 0, because this this will, oh crap, actually screwed up a bit more because I haven't moved the plane to 0, 0, 0 at the beginning, so also have to do that. So take the height map plane again and just move not the pivot point only, but everything to 0, 0, 0. I think it would work if I would take the point from the middle of this height map now, but I usually want to have it at 0, 0, 0. Also turning, not a big problem. So this is at 0, 0, 0. I take the plane and kinda move it on the path again. Sorry, bit confused. So I moved it to 0, 0, 0 and also turning at 0, 0, 0. So now I'm fine. Because this will indicate like the middle of the actual track in digital earthworks. So it will go like that far down is this bump model, and yeah. So when you did that, then you can collapse all tools, channel info, alpha, copy, VC, paste. Okay. Okay, now you're good to go. So now you want to select it, then export selected as a Colorado file. Okay. Also, when you want to modify anything, when you like tested it and you didn't like anything, you just go Control C until you have this back, so you can just vertex paint and then paint on it again and like do adjustments and just collapse it all again, do the mapping paste and so on. Also, you want to save it as a .max file too. I won't, just because I don't need it after that anymore. So next thing you wanna do with that Colorado file is to get JamieT surface file creator, and that converts the .dae file to a reflex surface file. So just click on that. By the way, links in the description. Just click on the little bar up there and select the file you want to convert. In my case, it's the test.dae file. So open, and then it will tell you like where to save it. I just take the same folder with like test with two T's, so it's not the same name. But that's just your choice. So I can close it again, go into digital earthworks. It would work a bit. What? Okay, something's fucked. Just open it up again. Come on. Okay, so I just create another track there. Import the height map right there. Use the scaling of around 50. So, oh, and I'm just taking this spawn point to around here. So now what you wanna do is go in terrain. Then you have a caterpillar, tractor, sand rat, and rut bump model. So it really doesn't matter where you put it in. I like ruts usually go into the rut bump model. So just click on the little 3 dots there. Then I take the surface file, and now when I go there, I'll see what the bump model for the rut texture rut bump model looks like. If I don't like that, I can click up there and select like another bump model, also just play around with them. Select different ones. Also Sandrod bump model, like tractor bump model look like this, Caterpillar are these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and export it as a beta test track. Just checking your logs if everything's right. And if the track file set saved successfully is there, and I don't want to save it, open up Reflex and test it, I guess. So just give me a second to get into the track. It's free ride slot 1. And you see we're on the Supercross track and there are the ruts. So you see in corners and like rim sections. Yeah. And also like the little tire tab thing right there. You have no ruts there because we didn't paint them there. And also between the double there are no ruts. Except for here because I didn't do it quite so good as I would do it like on an actual track. Yeah, but that's really it. There's not much more to it. I hope I helped you just a tiny bit. I'm not the best at creating tutorials at all, so yeah. Hope that helped you, and if you have any more questions, just put them into the comments or hit me up on Steam. Steam name is FPR Dark Slides 19, like there. I'll just the link in the description too, or on Skype or something like that. Or go to JamieT. He will answer you a lot of questions as well. He's a pretty good guy. Also helped me a bit out with that. Yeah, but that's it. So thanks everybody for watching, and see ya at like another video slash tutorial. I don't know what I'm going to do next. So yeah, see ya.